It's all right. So I am live. We are live. Show you what we got going on. If you see things look a little crazy right now, it's because we got my buddy on the treadmill, Jed hanging out, nice loose leash. That noise is just because the tread has a little bump in it, so it hits that thing. But that's what we have going on. We have Soko in the corner. We have Dizzy over here. We have Sloan over here. Samson, Copper over there, and Jerry over there in the corner. What we're gonna show you, haha, awesome. What we're gonna show you really quickly is a little bit of kind of like an organized socialization. We have Jed right here. Jed's on the treadmill, hanging out, nice loose leash, chilling like a villain. Really good stuff. So while that is happening, I'm gonna show you, because you guys got to see Sloan's like recall. It was like really hesitant. I did a scope today, trying to get it a little bit better. Henry said, "Hey." He didn't respond. He didn't say anything back. We're gonna show you the difference in Sloan, who's starting to kind of get a little bit better. So I'm gonna turn this around, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn this into socialization, right? So it's gonna start with the recall, and then it's gonna be the yes, and then Andrew's gonna start basically calling other dogs off a place one by one. So I'm gonna flip the script, and you guys will be able to see this, okay? Yeah, scope marathon for sure. So, okay, so we got this kind of going on. Sloan's over there in the corner, Andrew's over there. Go for it, man. Much better. Starting to shape up really nicely. Good job. So good. Now you just called Samson off.
Soko, let's go, buddy.
Soko, let's go. Good.
Dizzy, let's go.
Very nice. This is off. Soko's off.
You wanna come? Let's go, bud.
Copper, what's up, buddy? Good stuff.
Jerry,
What's up, bud?
let's go, bud.
Good boy, Jerry.
Let's go. Good boy. Good
Good job, buddy.
There you go.
And that's what we got going on. What's up, Soko? You want to say hi for everybody? Say hi. Soko, say hi. Good boy.
Cover. Good job, buddy.
Nice. So this is what we have going on. What I'm going to do for you guys... Mom is in jury duty. Mom is on a jury duty break, I believe. What I'm going to do for you guys is I'm going to take this opportunity, because I'm actually heading out of here in about 20 minutes, but I'm going to take this opportunity to do a Q&A with you guys. There's only 12 people in the room. Nice, small, intimate Q&A. It could be about anything. So I will do that with you guys now. So if you have questions, I have the answers. So what do we have, guys? I see the heart stop. How great is Copper? Copper has come a very long way from our very first seminar that we did to him like here. I have to say, Kim, I'm very impressed with all the hard work that you've done with him. He looks great. He really does. He's actually helping Jerry right now. Check this out. Yeah, she's fishing for compliments. Those two are just hanging. How did Muffin? Whoa! How did Muffin do in the last? Look at Copper and then Jerry hanging out there, and then these guys goofing off. Muffin's been doing good. He tolerates a lot when he's with us, and he learns to kind of get more and more like comfortable, which is really good. Best no bark collar. I'm actually gonna do a scope this evening on bark collar. Why don't you place him again real quick? I'm actually gonna do a scope this evening on bark collars. I like the Garmin bark collars. Garmin Bark Limiter Deluxe, I think it is. I'm gonna explain the differences and how we kind of use that, but those are the ones that we use for sure. Let's see what else. As far as meetings, Jed and Leo haven't met. Like, we do meetings different, so they've been around with him. We actually want meetings to go a different way. We don't want it to be excited play. Leo met Toby today I think kind of like for the first time, aside from just hanging out with a little bit of play, a little bit of stuff, and it's a lot. You don't want a no holds barred, like, just puppy kind of doing his own thing prior to getting him in a better place, right? So that's really important. Jerry's getting much more confident with his noises. He's a very nervous, softer dog, so you have to know when to push and say, hey, knock it off, and also when to kind of consider him, right? So that's really important. I think tonight Andrew's going to do a little bit of practice with Jerry's recall outside, and then tomorrow I'll probably do a periscope with his recall outside right next to a building that's being built. So there's going to be a lot of construction and everything. So we'll do that in a field, a yard, so you guys will get to see that. What's up, King K9? King, I might be wearing your shirt for this evening's periscope. I'm going to be rocking your shirt. I'll make sure to put that on, all right? Fresh out the laundry. And Andrew goes, where's his shirt? So that's what we got going on. Leo did a 30-minute treadmill. Like there's a little girl sitting next to her, makes so much noise, and Jerry got nervous. They saying that they love you. Andrew is awesome.
Thanks, appreciate it.
How much did you pay her to say that? How much is he paying you to say that? Lying over here on Periscope. Come on. Let's keep it honest.
I'll pay Cody the money later.
Andrew said, our King K9 said he'll send you a shirt if you're going to wear it.
Awesome, of course.
He said yes, he'll wear it. So that's going on. The biggest thing with Jerry is just teaching him that he doesn't need to be concerned, that we're going to show you all those things that how to kind of get there. We're going to start you off slower. Just because we're at a pace doing these things doesn't mean you're going to jump right into that. We're going to start you off with the basics. You can speak the language clearly. We're going to have things for you to work on. And then little by little, you start to progress from there. All right? That's pretty much it. What other questions do we have, guys? Yeah, definitely. As long as you take your time and work hard. Yes, you know what, Atosa, when you have an opportunity on like a Saturday that you're free, and it's okay if you're not free right now, I'll definitely come, because like that socialization, pack socialization, is very different from what we do here when the clients or like the handlers are actually involved. So for you to be here and have Muffin have that association with you, that's going to be really, really good. Toby doesn't bite. He doesn't. He's just a puppy. It's just learning how to control that. There was just too much kind of freedom on your guys' end, allowing like the dogs to kind of live here all the time, and that's actually something that can be pretty harmful for them down the road if they don't practice another way. So you want to learn how to control play and excitement before you kind of give that wide open door. So he's been great. We've just been working on his walking and his jumping and stuff, a little bit of leash pressure, and he's starting to really get it. Once you have something they want and you're able to control that resource and you're able to show them what they have to do to get it, things start clicking and the wheels start turning for them. So it's getting really nice it's getting really nice to see the wheels turning and his brain starting to work as he realizes he's in control of what he gets and doesn't get. And when you have a puppy that young, the 3-month mark, working them for their food and their meals and giving them a reason to pay attention, it's really nice. Yeah, of course, and I know I'm explaining stuff here for you, but I don't want you to get worried also. We're going to be explaining a lot of that stuff when we do our go home session, okay? How do you start a super fearful dog on walks? This is raised on a puppy mill. Well, it's the same thing. There really is like no cheat sheet for, or like anything that differs. The only thing that the behavior problem allows you to see is kind of what you need to focus more on once the foundation stuff is in place. But when you look at everything as like a whole, the foundation stuff is everything that needs to be covered first. It's the ABCs and the 1, 2, 3s that allows you to build the equations, that allows you to put words together, to write sentences, to write books and poetry with those sentences. Like all of those things are important. But the first things first, you got to have a dog that knows what to do. The garden shed and all furniture in the garden. Well, you need recall helps. You got to work on recall. That's important. Well, you want to work her inside. to make sure she knows her stuff, get her solid on foundation. If that's not fully understood, what I would suggest is you're teaching different languages, different forms of communication, how to respond to leash pressure, how to respond to your hands and free shaping, how to respond to your markers, which are different to commands, using those to teach. So if that's not 100% clear, what I would suggest is definitely taking the time to go through our Dog Behavior Question Tuesday episodes on our YouTube channel. Well, you create food drive. Any dog can be food motivated, any dog. You just have to create it. Stop giving your dog free meals and free treats and all that and get her to work for it. She will come around, right? So what I would suggest is catching up on the Dog Behavior Question Tuesday episodes, or even the Periscopes on catch.me, because you will get to see how Sloan started out. Sloan was not only just fearful, Sloan was extremely fear aggressive. And you can see how we started out with Sloan there. So we have a lot of Periscopes and YouTube videos and not YouTube on Sloan, but Facebook and Instagram that have allowed you to kind of see that progress. So check out the stuff on Facebook and the progress. Somebody asked the question how much longer Sloan is here for. Sloan goes home this coming Saturday, right? So you'll get to see that. Sloan comes home this Saturday. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll go ahead, I'll take one more question. I'm gonna finish up Jed on the treadmill here in just a moment. Yeah, no problem. And then you got Sloan hanging out, you got Jerry hanging out. Samson, what's up, buddy? How you doing, bud? Sloan's about to get into some play over there. Here we go, Soko working his magic. Good stuff, good stuff. Jerry hanging out, looking much, much better. I love it. I love it. I'll take one more question. Copper placed himself, yeah, Copper placed himself. How to stop fear? Well, the thing is, you have to teach what to do. You can't correct fear, right? You can't say, stop being afraid. But what you can do is you can teach them better coping mechanisms, and through that, they can learn to get over fear. So my last Periscope actually with Sloan covered that. Earlier today, I did like 5 Periscopes today. Recall helps. The thing is, you can't fix problems if you don't have a language to talk dogs through it. Right, so that's really important. There's different ways to kind of go about it. Unfortunately, like that's an answer that, in order for me to get into the detail that I need to, it would make more sense over like a Skype session or something like that, because there's so much that goes into it. It's not like a simple answer. You know what I mean? It unfortunately just isn't. But I've answered it before. Yeah, we probably. What's that?
I said we'd all be dog trainers.
Yeah, we'd all be dog trainers if it was as easy as just saying, oh, you stop that by doing this. I mean, the short answer is rule, structures, boundary, teaching the dog what to do way before you teach a dog what not to do, understanding how to teach a dog what not to do, and having your dog be multilingual, understanding different languages, not English, French, German, but leash pressure, remote pressure, body language, energy, vocal commands, vocal markers. That's what you need to teach your dog. Once you have all that stuff in play, you use those foundations to build on other things. And behavior problems pretty much are non-existent after that. The ones that are still lingering are very easy to kind of fix, right? Yes, we do charge for advice, of course. That's how we make a living. Our Skype sessions, you can Skype with us. It's $125 an hour for the Skype sessions. Super, super worth it. I Skype with clients from all over the world, whether I'm here or whether I'm traveling and stuff, and that's been super helpful. It's actually very rewarding for me to get emails and stuff from people that we've never worked with, just off of like YouTube and Periscope, saying thank you, you've helped train our dog, and this, that, and the third. And also even more rewarding, saying, hey, our last Skype sessions have us to the point where our dog is doing this, and thank you so much. So that means the world, because those are some people that we might have never met prior or ever come across, and they might be on the other side of the world, but we're still able to kind of be one-on-one and do hands-on work. So that's nice, yeah. But that is pretty much it. Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and head out here. I gotta get ready to wrap up Jed, and I'm gonna train myself. Yes, I do. I have that. So go to go to catch.me, KATCH.com, and you'll be able to see how we teach place. We also have a nice video with Penny on YouTube, I think, talking about how we kind of go through that. There's a catch.me video that covers Sophie's first remote collar session and then goes into Penny, who was a little bit further along. Yeah, catch.me, and it explains it really well. We even have the remote collar use on sound cue, so you can hear when it's being used and when it's not. So hopefully that helps, and I will see you guys on the next scope. I'm gonna try and do one more scope tonight that covers bark collars. All right, guys, take care.